Wait, what? Jeez. Fallout 4. Okay. And then if we go into there, and yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. We're good now. I think.
Thanks
Okay.
again.
Hey, it's peace of mind.
Excellent. Hello, internet.
For you and
I'm
Sean,
playing some
no
modded
price
Fallout.
is too high.
Eventually, once you get
I have
through
my
all of the
moments.
intro stuff. Oh, I can't show you because we don't have the BitBoy yet, but we'll quickly get through the start of this anyway, and then I'll talk about the mods that I've got installed. A lot of it's settlement mods.
I'll be there in a second to help, okay?
Yeah, so this is just the intro of Fallout 4. We've all seen this before. So I'm playing as a female character, using the Zoe character that I've used before.
My boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, fix that
Survival
window.
mode, obviously, because Fallout 4 not in survival mode is just way too easy. It's just not fun. And an awful lot of the, yeah, as I said, awful lot of the mods that I've added, it's surrounding settlement and building and stuff.
Nice behavior, just like his dad.
Though I have added a mod that allows you to make alcohol,
Listen, after breakfast, I was
because there's some
thinking
very
we could make
powerful
the perfect-
anti-radiation alcohol type things, I think.
Yeah,
Anyway.
sounds like fun.
Here we go. And so the war begins. At a very slow rate. Okay, so this is in the start. This is walking, and this is running. There's no difference.
We're trying to get confirmation.
Ooh, let's sit down and watch the TV.
Seem to have lost contact with
What
our
did he
filling
say?
stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
It's a good point. I've never been to New York in a Fallout game, or Pennsylvania.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Not completely certain where Pennsylvania is. Can I just grab the? No, I can't just shortcut that one. Alright, off we go to the vault. Of course, if you actually just run down the road, the game ends, nuclear bomb falls. It's very, you have to walk in a certain direction or else the game will just end you. Because the game has nuclear weapons at its disposal. But welcome to the world of Fallout before the bombs falls. This is about, is it about 200 years in the future of today, I think? I don't know. Can't remember.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
He never once asks for our name.
Adult male.
He's just obviously got a list of,
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
you know, of if a person's male or female and an adult or infant. There's no names involved, evidently.
Step on the platform in the center.
I was watching a video on this today, and the guy remarks that, you know, this nuclear bomb is going off over here, and everybody on this platform reacts, and these people don't.
Oh my God.
Everybody says, "Oh my God, that guy." No, he's still waving people in. Even as the lift goes down, he's still trying to wave people in. So obviously I've disabled the frost mod
We did it.
for now. Really sort of good experience, frost, but
Everyone, please step off the elevator.
I think I'll probably wait until it's a little bit more complete before I go back to it.
Sorry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it.
And that's the Vault Overseer, apparently.
No, everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
He's just
Head
there,
inside. Just up the stairs.
for some reason. He's not even inside the door, he's just there. I mean, he's the Overseer. doesn't really need to be down there if he's not going to be doing some kind of big speech. Take a suit, and then we just have to slowly follow the doctor, who... There's no other doctors here, so, you know, all these people, they have to wait for their own doctor to come and follow. Yeah, this is going to be a stream of me criticising some of the choices of Fallout. And building things, probably. There'll probably be a lot of building things. I've set up a sort of an all-round-ish character. I can't remember really what. A lot of intelligence, though. There's a lot of intelligence because there's a lot of good things that intelligence unlocks. But generally, it's sort of a reasonably all-round character. Alright, let's jump into the depressurization pod, which I'm in little quote marks. Decontamination pod, that's the one. Which, as we know, you don't need an entire pod to decontaminate someone. All you need to do is wander under some water sprayers. Or take some of that away.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In.
And everybody just sort of climbs into these pods thinking, oh well, you know, there's all these big tanks of liquid nitrogen and frost everywhere. It's nothing to do with cryogenics, it's just cooling for something. Totally not cooling for us. Yeah, this is a bit of a long, unskippable cutscene at this point. It's an interactive, unskippable cutscene, but it's an unskippable cutscene nonetheless. I was going to do all of this before the stream started, but I got bored. And of course this just makes absolutely no sense as to why you would kill everybody in the vault, barring these two people. You've got no real reason to just kill everyone, because they're harmless. Unless you've just so happened to have killed their husband in front of them, at which point, you know, there may be this idea that possibly there might be this whole sort of revenge thing at some point. I mean, he could have just knocked him out rather than shot him, taken the child and... yeah. But no. And they could have taken anybody from any vault in the wasteland, because they've all been separated from the radiation and FEV of... you know, that was the whole thing as to why vault dwellers were so important to the Enclave, because they've spent so long underground that they've been separated from the mutations of the wastes. Right. I'm not going to grab the wedding ring. Well, yeah. Let's leave the vault, and of course, important thing to pick up. I don't know what the X's mean. It's been added by a mod, I think. Well, I know that that's all been added by one of the mods, but I don't know which one. So yeah, I've added the Horizons mod, which looked kind of interesting. It's done some... oh, it's... yeah, M for melee and, you know, S, I presume, for shooty. Yeah, I'm not actually a fan of those brackets. It tells you what each thing sort of goes into, but we'll see. Anyway, I've got a baton now, which is kind of similar to the police asp, except in no real way whatsoever. It's a telescopic baton anyway. It's sneak up to exotic meat scraps. Yeah, Horizon has changed some things, so
Roaches.
we'll take bottles. We'll definitely take all the bottles we can. Portable memory device. What? Oh, I don't have... I can't open my... Oh god. Chair dancing. Let's get the tape and then never play it. Something that they really missed out on, I thought, was the idea of having an arcade. Because computer terminals, you can put the tape in, but as soon as you leave the computer terminal, it then takes the... it then takes the tape out, which is kind of dumb. But yes, so Horizon has changed some things, and I don't know what. It's certainly given me some diseased meat, which is nice of it. Do the whole... Oh, the last one's left alive.
What happened here?
Yeah.
Where is everyone?
So it's added a load of new meat. And that's dirty that's not clean water at all. Okay. Good to know. Trauma kit. Ah, right, okay. We've got manipulations here. Oh, I can't actually change anything yet because of that. Right, this could be interesting. I know the backstory. Basically, yeah, that's now open, but there is no gun. I've got 9mm rounds. The cryolator that's in there. Break lock. Oh, okay. It's either a master lock, or you can just break the lock and use some tools to do so. Interesting. Anyway. So this is all the Horizons mod, but I've not got a gun yet, which I don't know. No, I don't have a gun yet. I've only got my baton, and I can't change my weapons anyway. That's fine. We can just take all this meat, see what we can do with that at a workstation. Yeah, so the main mod here is the Horizons mod, I should note, and then I've got a few sort of settlement additions that just add more stuff. Pip-Boy! Excellent. Pip-Boy 2000. Which was superior than the Pip-Boy 3000, which was cheap and nasty and only given to prisoners. So I can select a tab. So I've got my security baton. I'm also going to put on the eyeglasses for perception 1. Okay. Okay, that's a way of saving the game. Interesting. I wonder if it's disabled beds saving the game then, or is that a way of doing it without, you know, like an emergency save type of thing. Interesting. I hope the bed's still safe. Right, this tunnel opens that, but I've looted that all already. You can look at the big, nice... one thing they did really, really well was the door. It's a shame they haven't used the old style of door, because I did prefer the old style of door, but they made the new style of door look awesome. You can get the bridge go out, and then when it's extended, that drops, and it's just a nice way of doing things. And then the elevator comes down, and I get a pistol. It's a deteriorated pistol, 10mm, which I would assume means that it's going to need to be improved in some way to make it not a deteriorated pistol. I don't know. I'm happy with, well, I'm reasonably happy with everything. And now we've got to go and obviously go down to Paradise Falls? Why do I want to say Paradise Falls? Anyway, I don't know. Sunshine Tidings? I don't know. Anyway, we want to go down to the town and pick up the book, the special book. Just so that I can bump up my intelligence to 9. Right, well, let's wait for the vision to clear. And it's all destroyed, everything's sort of ended. So let's have a little bit of a wander down. Well, first of all, there's some good loot up here. Nuka Cola. Let's have a look to see what else we've got. I'll just take it all. Well, possibly not take it all, on the basis that I'm probably getting a little full. Oh no, actually, I'm barely carrying anything at all, so I don't have armour pieces, and armour pieces tend to be the thing that your weight fills up with. So let's just take everything. Some pre-war cram, lovely. Some more ammo, a switchblade, that'd be useful. Okay, and that's it for up here, I believe. The vault still has a little bit of useful junk left in it. Though I did always wonder why you didn't use the vault as a home, because it's secure. It's you know, there's nothing really wrong with it. You've got a water supply of some description. Right, welcome to Sanctuary. Sanctuary Hills, wasn't it? Oh, no. I need to go and read the sign. Yeah, Sanctuary Hills. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, so we can get to the workshop, and then we can see quite what there is in the workshop. Excellent. Yeah, I can build stuff. So they've got something called the Architect system, which... yeah, I don't know. It's a new perk. Right, I think we need to have a look at our perks. So I've just put some general points in and then poured it into intelligence so that I can level up reasonably quickly. But there's apparently an right. So everything is reasonably normal. So robotics expert, mini turrets. Ooh, okay. Special items from... there are some minor modifications. So technological, that's a new one. That used to be mirrored, I believe. So keen eye for technology. Each rank increases your chance to salvage extra components from robot synths and appliances. You can disarm basic traps. Okay. Disarm basic explosives. That's interesting, because normally to disarm a trap, you just walk up to it and you disable it. Now you do actually require technological. That one, anyway, that perk. Ooh, things are slightly different. Anyway, there's apparently an architect perk in here, which I would assume would probably be an intelligence. That's the sort of place I would put it. Vans. Vans is now level 10 locked. Okay, so there's also stuff that is locked behind. Interesting. Oh, and hunter. Harvest meat from dead mammals. Okay, so there's also now... Oh, God, yeah, this is changed. Hunter. Okay, this is going to be interesting in survival mode because, yeah, things have definitely changed. Big Leagues is now locked behind level 5. So you can't just take Big Leagues straight off. And all melee attacks deal 10% damage. Now, that used to be plus 20. So that's been nerfed a lot. But it's all melee attacks, so that's also punching, isn't it? An Iron Defender, that was Iron Fist, I think, before. So yeah, things have definitely changed. I can't see the Architect perk though, because that's apparently what I need to be able to build those special things. I almost took the... Damn, that's going to be down luck. It doesn't really seem like a very lucky type of thing. Alright, intelligence, medic, gun nut, hacker, scrapper. Just having a quick look. Local leaders moved, I think. It's further down than I thought it was. Okay, so you do actually need to take science to be able to disarm tech traps and mines. So I would assume that would be things like the Tesla. Nocturne, that's now, ooh, okay, that's changed. There'll be some, okay, there's no Architect perk that I can see in there, which is interesting. Right, let's have a look at gun stuff. Oh, okay, so you can now have, multiple modes for... So you can have either a semi-automatic firing mode or an automatic firing mode. Interesting. Don't know why you would want an automatic, but... Ooh. Different ammunition types as well. So you can go down to using 9mm in a what would have been a 10mm pistol. Interesting. High explosive rounds. Ooh. Okay, and okay, so there's degraded, destroyed. So destroyed weapons can't use ammo. So you'd want. Okay, that's interesting. So you would actually, in order to get a good condition weapon, you would need to basically repair it. I quite like that idea. Oh, I'm going to quickly put on a comfort grip onto that pistol, just so that's just a little bit nicer in the hand. Let's go and speak with Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Sean's been kidnapped. 200 years.
A widow? That means you.
Codsworth, you're acting...
Let's just initiate a robot meltdown.
Stay with me. Thank you, Codsworth.
Now, shall we, sir?
All right.
Round two.
Right, now we just need to go and clear out Sanctuary Hills. Okay, so this is a little bit more... So Frost was sort of a total conversion that took us back to just about 20 years before the bombs fell. And it did a fair amount of modification. This kind of seems to do a similar sort of thing. It just makes it harder. Gives us a load of just different stuff to play with. And it does sort of a similar sort of thing with the weapons and just sort of make them a little bit more interesting. Frost didn't really do that with the weapons and the firing modes. It just kind of said, hey, you know, this is everything that you get. Ah, damn it, bloatfly! God, Lord, I'm tired from lack of sleep already. I've been sleeping for 200 years. I've been asleep for 200 years and now it's telling me that I need more sleep.
Miss Zoe, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Sean's out there, I'm sure.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck.
Right, well, it's telling me to go and investigate Concord. Now, I think quite a lot of these houses need to be fixed. So that's all the architect stuff anyway. And so then we've got some things will have changed a little. Now let's get some concrete. That actually gave me fiberglass, which is interesting. But let's get a water pump set up. I know it produces dirty water, but we can then at least just fill the bottles up that we do have. We don't seem to have the sort of the unlock settlement parts thing in this. Yeah, I picked up an awful lot of bottles, which is probably for the best, to be fair. I think I might just end this for a minute. Right. Run down here as well, because there's a cooking station. I want to see quite what the deal is with cooking things. Okay. Oh god, this is different. Oh god. Oh yeah, because it doesn't pause the game. Let's pull out the baton, because I've run out of ammunition. Just make sure that this area is actually clear before I continue. Some pre-war money there, that's some beddiness. Furniture, beds. Oh lord, there's an awful lot of new beds, so we can... That's the standard stuff that sort of can do, but I want I want a comfortable bunk bed. I mean, why wouldn't you want a comfortable bunk bed? Does it actually have... Hold on. Does it... Yeah, you can sleep on the top bunk if you want to. Nice. I'm going to do an hour's sleep because I want to see if it... Yes, it does save if you... Right, let's just do a 5-hour sleep just to get rid of the tiredness and to heal. Okay. Right. And let's also just transfer all of my junk. Well, I probably don't need the preserved or the pre-war money. Hold on. Right. Apparently, oh, my misc. Oh, that's gone into misc, has it? Right, can I... do have a holotape there that's talking about... Okay. Lock breaching doors, nice. Save off, yeah. Okay. So, you know, it's done some things. Meat, that's what I wanted to have a look at. So, oh right, so we've now got basic meals, which looks like you've got to use more, unless it's like crops, because crops probably give you quite a lot of food. But yeah, there's quite a few new things there. So I can make ground meat. Can I then use that ground meat to make things? Sort of, yeah. So you can make bug kebabs, and that would require some ground meat. So you can just sort of make yourself a load of ground meat, and then, well, a noodle cup actually does require that you've got plastic, which is what you expect, because in the base game, to make a noodle cup, you throw razor grain and water into a pot, and then scoop it out of the pot using your bare hands, and then just kind of slosh it into your backpack. And when you want to eat it, well, I assume you just sort of hold the backpack yeah, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense that you don't have it in a bowl. Anyway, frag grenades, nice. There should also be a pipe rifle. Actually, there's a few good things up here, because there is, or was, oh, there's a 38 pistol in there, nice. There should also be a tire iron and some meat. But there is also this bag up here, which I always forget about, but it's usually got some quite nice things in it. In this case, it's got a pipe rifle, which is good. It's also got... I just see deteriorate words I can't say. Damaged rounds. Ah, okay. Can you make ammunition then? And where would you do that? Chem station would probably do ammunition, logically. Be nice to be able to, because in Fallout New Vegas you could make ammunition, which was really nice. Nice thing to do. Right. So there's something called Rad Off, which just removes 100 rads, which is, yeah. So it would be the easier version to make than Rad Away. Rad Away Chew. Okay, so there's an awful lot of. You can make pharmaceuticals. Your standard chems, obviously. But can you make ammunition? So it's just not there. I mean, that would be the logical place to go for a use for the unless there's a new workbench, of course. No. In this pack, who knows what's been added? The crafting. Ah, okay. So there's a tech lab, a weapons lab. I'm gonna make one of them because I can, because I've got the stuff to do. So, and oh right. So the weapons lab is used to craft ammo, explosives, and weapons. Oh lord. Oh, this is gonna be fun, actually, I think. So if you've got science and demolition expert, you can make 40mm cryo. You can make harpoons, nuclear missiles. It's a bit of an investigation. Grenade. Okay, so that's just a sort of a proof of concept thing, but pipe conversion. Oh, do you now need? Oh, you can make an incinerator. Yeah, so you can actually. Oh, you can make a handmade Gauss rifle. Nice, but you do require a recipe. Ooh, okay, interesting. This is going to be an interesting mod, certainly. I think I might do more of this on the stream. Because Horizon seems to do what Frost did, but Horizon just has piled it on top of survival and made it a little bit more different, I suppose. It's made the style a little bit more like New Vegas, with the weapon types. Sorry, the ammunition types. Because before that, you know, New Vegas had the reloading bench, which is where you went to make your ammunition. Right, okay. So that's the pistol that I've got at the moment. Then we've got a 38 pipe pistol and a 38 pipe rifle with a short barrel. So if I wanted to turn this into a yes, there's no restriction there apart from obviously skills to actually. It's nothing too major actually. I mean, I could put a short scope on that rifle, which may not necessarily be the worst idea. Firing mode default. So you could put yeah, and okay. So if you've got 22 hollow point rounds, you can basically just rechamber it for 22 or rechamber it for 38 radiation rounds if you've got any. Pulse rounds. Ooh. Ah, there's some interesting stuff in here. I mean, you know, all these seem to be just bog standard, but it's going into here, and you may sort of upgrade your rifle, and then you kind of got the sort of different types of ammunition that you can have. So you can rechamber that for 44, which will up the damage. Yeah, it ups the damage by quite a bit actually. So if I could get some 44 ammunition, which isn't tough to do actually, thinking about it. Right, let's get rid of my pipe pistol. Let's get rid of the switchblade and the baton and the other switchblade. Yeah, Okay. Just quickly nip down here. Ooh, you can have vision mods. Ooh. Hello. I mean, obviously this is all high-tech stuff, but I mean, having awareness, and then you've got crafting perks that are actually linked to having awareness, so suddenly it makes awareness worth getting. Oh, we've got the rugged drifter outfit. And the jumpsuit, obviously. Ooh, we can change our... Let's have a crimson jumpsuit. Oh yeah. Because why not? Right, okay, I think it's time we wandered down and got some 44 ammunition. Frankly. Let's go tire iron into 1. And our rifle down into 2. And I'll wander out with my rifle in hand. So, just down the road here, if it hasn't been changed, there is some 44 ammunition near a corpse of somebody who was holding a 44 pistol as well. And I'm not a huge fan of 44 pistols. You can't really do very much to them. 10mm is more common, and for the sort of damage increase, you know, it's fine to have a sort of early backup, but once you start, you know, getting yourself decent pipe rifles or combat rifles or anything really, anything is better than having a 44 pistol. It's alright, as I guess, as a sort of a compact. Well, yeah, I'm just not a fan of them at all. But if we run down here, we turn this off. Just flip that switch. I don't know what it does, but what it does do is it allows me to open this lid and get ourselves some caps, which is always useful. Also, we've got a guy here with 44 and a pompadour wig, some radaway and some useful things, and then run back to our base and get this rechambered for 44. 44 just generally is a sort of a little used ammunition type as far as I'm concerned. If you can put it into a rifle, however, suddenly it's a little bit more useful than a pistol. Oh, it's cut out, hasn't it? Yeah, we're back again, but the stream's dropping out, so I will probably end this video here. I will also modify the description a little, so that it's got the mods that I've got downloaded in the description. I'm going to quickly go and save this, and then I will end the video. So, with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.